called antiquing.
Yeah, or vintage.
Vintage antiquing. Right.
The quality is better.
Right.
Yeah, things were made well back then. Like, honestly, like, vintage is huge.
Correct.
Like, either if you're cutting and sewing it or whatever you might be doing, like, it's amazing. Vintage is never going to die. Vintage is always going to... fashion trends from back in the day are always going to recycle and come back, you know? Like, we had the 90s come back, we had the 80s come back, we had the 70s come back. Like,
what would you say today's style is?
Okay, now real quick, Mia, because I'm looking at the clock here. I don't know where these hours are going.
I'll call you later. I'll call you later. We'll talk some fashion.
Okay. Now, our special guest in the building today, I'm talking about Jesse as our godson. Now our goddaughter's here. I'm just so pleased. Okay, now this fantastic.
She is on Fashion Fan.
Right. Now this fantastic person sitting next to me, her mom, the Queen's mom, is inside the booth. Now, Queen Mom, I would love to have you have the honors of introducing whom our lovely guest is today.
This is Bianca Johnson, the Greater Victor Valley, Miss Greater Victor Valley for the Miss America Circuit organization.
Yay! Thank you, Queen Mom.
You're welcome.
And why we're calling Mia Queen Mom?
They look like sisters more than like mom and daughter.
She is the mommy of this child. Right. So, tell us, Miss Queenie, what's going on? Because the last time we talked to you, you were still Miss Apple Valley, and you were going through all the contests, everything that you had to do. Now you hit the big time. Now tell us. I'm so excited. What's going on?
Okay, so now I'm Miss Greater Victor Valley 2013, and I will go on to compete for Miss California in Fresno, and that is a part of the Miss America organization. So it's really exciting. I have a platform, Combat Against Human Trafficking and Slavery, and I go through community service events as the ambassador of the High Desert. But everything that I do is possible by my executive director, Jean McSwain, and she is the owner of Athena Jean Salon and Day Spa. So she provides me with all my beauty needs. So I get my nails done, whatever I want. She lets me get it done complimentary. So she organizes everything for me, and she's a great e-director.
And so now it sounds like you're moving up the ladder here.
She needs to go do a motivation speech.
Right, she
little girls and everybody would look up to you. That's an amazing story, you know. It's good to pass on.
That's true, and I had this vision here. Now, when they had the New Year's parade coming down, right? And, you know, all of us either were down there or we're sitting in our jammies watching it on the telly, one or the other.
Two.
Right. I had this vision of you making Miss California, and you're doing that Queen's way. Yes. What do you think?
I'll take it.
Okay. And the last time you were telling all of us everything that one has to go through. When they see these pageants on television, they go, oh, yeah, you know, big yada yada, right? But you really have to know a little bit of everything. And correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But you were saying that when they ask you questions, it's that quick. So you have to know everything going on in the world, from politics to this to that and everything else. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so within the Miss America organization, whether it's local or state titles, it's a full, well-rounded or pageant system. So there's talent, interview, on-stage question, and swimsuit and gown wear. But people just think like, oh, it's about what's on the outside, but that's not true. For our interview, it's 10 minutes long, and they'll ask us questions from what's happening to the world to what's happening with our platform. So you have to really be on point and know what's happening. And
also beauty.
Yes, that's the way to do it. Yes, and also for swimsuit, it's not about being thin, it's about being healthy. They want a girl who's physically fit and that keeps themselves up, but it's focused on maintaining health because we're all different shapes and sizes. It's about being your healthy you. So there's a lot of aspects to it, and it's a scholarship program. So anything that we win goes straight to college. So it's not just like, oh, well, I get the crown and that's it. No, it goes straight to education. So it's a great program.
I love that. And you promise to keep us informed on step by step by step?
Yes, I will, for sure.
Good. And while everybody's still here, there's two more things that we I promise these people I'm going to bump out, and we're going to bump them out. Okay? Last week we had Dale from Lowe's of Redlands. Remember we were talking about your outdoor planting and all this other stuff? Well, tell you what, guys, you want to start doing your gardening and everything else, go down to Lowe's. It's unbelievable the good stuff these people have. And I talked about them enough. Get on down there and see for yourself. The service, the parking lot's big enough, all the plants and the soil and the patios and the barbecues and the I mean, they got you covered from every inch of outdoors, indoors, up, down, crossway, everything. And over here in Redlands, they are 1725 West Redlands Boulevard in Redlands. And their phone number is 909-307-8883. And Dale will be with us next week again, and we're going to be talking, it's a little late, but we're going to be talking about Earth Day and how we can continue Earth Day with all your planting and all your other good stuff.
Yay!
And the other person I want to bump out is Cliff from Cliff's Pest Control. Yeah, he gets rid of all them buggies and them gophers and the orangutans and the elephants and everything else that you have in the yard. And he comes, he takes care of our yard, and I'll tell you, I don't have any more of that stuff. They're gone. And I'm glad that elephant's gone, I'll tell you. I really am. And their phone number is 909-887-1862. And their address is 3165 June, like the month, Street, right here in San Berdoo. So, guys, call these two people. They are the professionals. They will help you in every single way possible to get your yard all spiffy, nicey for spring and summer. Right. And get the veggies. Good veggies, and the herbies are out. Yeah. And so we're going to be talking to them guys next week again. Yes. Okay, Jesse, real quick.
Yeah.
We have one big thing.
Yes, darling.
What's the one big thing you want everybody to know before we go back to our queen?
Before we go back to our queen, I want the queen to know I appreciate her and I love her story. And, yeah, just thank you for having me and stuff. And if you guys want to learn more about me, about my brand, you could just definitely Google Jesse J Collections to get my website or any contact with me. I work with anybody, not just celebrities, so I'm open. If you have any questions, comments, any internships or anything, just contact me. Or 424-273-0412. Thank you.
One more time.
That is area code 424-273-0412, and that is Jesse J Collections.
And your www.
www.jessej Collections with a S at the end. That's a S at the end. Yeah,
yes.
That's a S.
Yeah. I'm so glad you've made it safe, home and safe from London. And
Thank you.
We'll tell them about the other stuff later on.
A lot coming up, yeah. I'm excited to share all the good news.
Yeah, I want to know if you had tea.
Yeah.
I'm over tea right now. I had so much tea, I even brought some home.
There you go.
It was amazing. Just see the pictures and you guys will probably agree. I'm sure some of you guys have been to London before, right?
No.
No?
Wish I can.
There you go. Okay, well you will.
Yes.
You will soon. Yeah,
yes.
I was blessed to be able to go for work, to travel to work, a paid trip. Like, it was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing, so that's all I could say.
Well, see, the next time you go, us ladies, we will put on our black suits, we'll have the little plugs in our ears that we always have, and we will be your bodyguards. And next time we go, we will make the guards in front of the Queen's house.
The Queen's house.
Giggle,
Move.
and we're going down over to the west side of London, and we're going to the flea markets.
Ooh,
when you hear flea markets, there is nothing.
Amazing.
When you see flea market, when you see this, you're gonna go, holy Toledo! Oh yeah. Yeah. And then we can find out the currency, how it switches, because every day it switches back and forth, high or low.
Yeah, our dollars is $1.50 over there, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And when we get over there again, it could be $3. Who knows? Okay. And,
exactly. It's expensive.
Yes.
Miss Queen.
And Barbara, real quick, honey, bump out your contact.
Yeah, 909-795-2230. My office is in Ukaipa. So you want to call me at 909-795-2230.
And I'll see you tomorrow night because we're going to the
there tomorrow. Yes.
Yes.
Not in a white suit, though.
Wear your black one. You got to tell Jesse about your black one after the show. Okay, Miss Queenie.
I want to hear all about it.
Anything you'd like to say before we have to say goodbye?
Sure. You can follow me on Twitter at MissGVV2013 and on Instagram the same thing as well. So I look forward to the Miss California competition in June.
Yeah, and it's getting closer.
Good luck on everything. I'm happy for you. That's amazing.
Thank you.
And Mia, thank you for being the board op today. We had a lot of good fun. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And we will be here next week, same time, same station, right here on KCAA 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind. And if you want tickets for the Bee Gees, you better get on that telly. 888-909-1050. That's 888-909-1050. It's getting to the end of the day. I don't have enough coffee in front of me. And the concert is Sunday, May 5th at 7 p.m. right here at the California Theater, right across the street on 4th Street. So that's it, guys. If you want to contact me, number 909-797-8291. You guys be safe. And who is, Mia? Real quick, Mia.
Yes.
Real quick. Who is the gentleman coming in next to us, after us?
Oh, Brian.
Brian. Yeah. And Brian is up next, and we ran out of time here. But anyways, guys, that's it. Happy Friday. Ciao.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.